Yep.
Okay.
For you guys to go out there as an O-line and just move Miami off the spot, dominate them, run counter as much as you guys did with as much success as you did, what does it say about the O-line group as a five-man group?
Well, it says a lot. It was kind of all started from a call to action for Coach Atkins, asking us to do more, right? Establish the line of scrimmage, and if we didn't have success with counter, then we probably would have lost that game. But that direct challenge early on, or last week, made it personal and allowed us to go out there and play with reckless abandonment. Run downhill, wear them out with our double teams, and try to take their heads off with pulls. And that's what happened over the course of the game. You saw them slowly start to wear down. You saw defensive ends slowly start to not take on blocks, at least from the pulling guards. And that kind of systematic, decline of a defense, that's what wins football games.
Is that one of the best feelings in the world for an offensive lineman, when you can feel a defender kind of?
Oh, yeah. If I'm running at someone full speed, and I know 3 plays ago they're coming at me full speed, and now they're backing up or trying to give me a little move or something like that, that's the best feeling. To know that my body blow has been working, and to know that I'm opening up bigger holes for the backs and for the receivers and for the quarterback.
How does rhythm help an offensive line? I don't want to say it makes it easier, but when you can kind of get into that kind of rhythm moving as 5, what can that do?
Yeah, well, I would say in those series where we ran a bunch of counter, that's just a really cool experience. You don't really get many like that in the game of football, but be able to line up, know the exact play you're going to run, be able to tell the defense, like, hey, I'm pulling right now. We're going to run counter, and there's not much you can do about it. That's a great feeling, and one of those series and one of those games I'll never forget.
You're a guy that has experience at multiple colleges. Most schools are really good at one type of running style.
Yeah.
FSU does a lot of different things and does it well.
Yep.
How difficult is it to be good at multiple things, and what does that say about this group as a whole?
I think it just calls a lot on the offensive lineman to know basically what everybody else is doing on the whole line of scrimmage, with the counter concepts, inside zone, outside zone, and a lot of the screen and protection rules that we have. We have some very versatile guys. We don't necessarily have the prototypical guards and tackles and center in college football. We have guys that are pretty good at different tactics, different schemes, and I've been very proud of this group to see how we put together a number of those schemes and had great success in the run game.
Syracuse doesn't give up a lot of points. What do they do to make it difficult on offense?
Smaller defensive linemen, they're always moving, basically trying to confuse the running game as much as they can. Same with in protection. But all we can do is control ourselves, right? Using our length, using our God-given talent, and what we've put together so far this year to attack them with everything we have this week.
I know all the backs run hard, but Trey Benson likes to punish people.
It's a bad dude. It's a bad dude right there. Talk about balance. Talk about a dude that's not afraid of contact and looks for it. Man, he blows me away every game. But it's great to have him in the backfield. Great to have another offensive lineman holding the football behind you. So he does an incredible job. He's crazy fast, and he's a real leader on this team.
Go.
Do you guys see the broken tackles, or is that something you don't get to see until you see it?
No, but it does. It calls you to do more, right? Because you see a back that's breaking a tackle he shouldn't really broke. You can see that a defender had him dead to rights, and for some way, Trey's able to pull that out of his hat. It makes you want to finish a little bit further. So you can see in the game, maybe at a point where an offensive lineman maybe last year would have stopped, right, when he was engaged with the defender. Just straining that much more, right, even on the backside of a play, allows him to have more opportunities to make those wonderful plays like you saw last night or 2 nights ago.
Did you break your face mask?
Yes, sir.
When did that happen in the game?
Yeah. I was pulling on counter, and this isn't it right here. It's pretty jacked up. It's actually in the equipment room. But I collapsed the right side of the face mask when I was pulling, and it forced all these bars down. Ended up bruising my eye, my nose. I didn't know it happened because my field of vision is so limited in that helmet already. So I came to the sideline. Everyone was looking at me like bloody murder, like something bad happened to me. It's like, what do you mean? My face mask just shifted all the way to the right. But yeah, pretty cool experience. I love running counter. It's one of my favorite plays in all of football. To be able to run downhill and hit some guy as hard as I possibly can and see that break down as I get through the game. I'm going to put my face into it. I'm not going to lead with my head, but I'm going to lead with the front of my face, and I'm going to attack them with everything I have.
Coach Atkins spoke after 4 or 5 games into the year about wanting the offense as a whole, but especially the O-line, to dictate terms.
Yeah.
You guys have run for 200 plus in 4 straight games. Do you feel like you've gotten there in the sense of we're taking it to the opponent instead of just trying to counter what they're doing?
Yes, sir. You got to work every week at it. We can't just get to a point and stop right there. But continuation of the process, continuation of what we've put into this game so far, and having 5 guys seeing it through one set of eyes allows us to dictate the terms of the line of scrimmage and take defenders and move them 5 5 yards away. So it's been awesome to see that continuity build throughout the year. And I look forward to playing more football with this group of guys.
You've got 3 more games, but to have that 6, to have that bowl eligibility, does that mean something?
Oh yeah, it's another opportunity, right? I absolutely love playing with this team. I love playing with this offense. I love playing with these guys. My offensive line with Jordan Travis, with our receivers that are blocking their butts off every game, with our running backs that are kicking butt on the line of scrimmage and running their butts off. This is an incredible team. I feel very blessed to be here. I feel very blessed to be on this offense. Feel very blessed to be part of it. So to have another game, to have another opportunity, it means the world to me. And it means the world to this coaching staff, and it means the world to every player out here.
Thanks, Dylan.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Dylan.
Yep, thank you, guys.
I got you. Don't worry.